Hello everybody, Ronnie Lee with thebeanscene.com here. And today's video, I'm going to talk about my favorite bars and restaurants here in Playa Potrero, Costa Rica. And since it's a hot day, I'm going to jump into this party llama behind me and we're going to talk about my favorite spots. Let's do this. You better get ready for me, party llama. My glasses stayed on. So here we are in Playa Potrero, Costa Rica, and that is where we have settled after a year and a half of moving around here in Costa Rica. We started out at Lake Arnal, then we went to a little town called Huacas, and then we were in Tamarindo, and now we are in Playa Potrero, and we love it. And one of the reasons why we love this area so much is there are a lot of bars and restaurants and fun things to do. So one of the first places we went to when we first moved here was a place right on the beach, and it's called Hemingways, and also the Costa Rica Sailing Center. It looks like one big place. It's actually two separate places, but they cohabitate with each other quite nicely. It's a great place to go. They have a bonfire right on the beach. You can rent kayaks, you can have some great food. They always have live entertainment most of the nights of the week. Cool DJ night. It's just a great vibe, and some of the best sunsets you will ever see here in Costa Rica. Another great spot right up from Hemingways is the Whiskey Howler. This spot has cabinas you can rent, has awesome food, awesome drinks. My favorite is the flaming edamame. It's so tasty. It's garlicky, it comes out on fire, it's hot, caliente. Another great spot right down the road from the Whiskey Howler is the Shack. It's kind of an institution, it's been there for a long time. It's very rustic looking, hence the name The Shack. They have an open mic night on a Wednesday, and that is incredible. Just go there, grab a beer, check out the local musicians. It's a good time. It's a really good time. The food is good. They have a Caesar salad with chicken. It's really good. So that's another spot, another fun spot here in Potrero is the Shack. Moving on down the line, you are gonna come to Potrero's only brewery, which is Potrero Brewery. They have great brews. They have food vendors right next door to them. It's such a cool little spot. They do a lot of the local events. It's a big space, and it's they're starting to do more live music. So another spot, especially if you're into the brewery scene, you get a little taste of it here in Potrero. So another good spot to check out. If you're ever in Playa Potrero, you really need to go into the Potrero Brewery and check that place out. It's phenomenal. And if you're into some fine dining, you keep on going and you're going to hit La Forquetta, which is an Italian restaurant, a little off the strip there, the main road, but it is really nice. You usually need reservations, but even if you don't, they'll get you in there. But really good food. A little on the pricey end, but I think it's worth it. I mean, I always get the spaghetti bolognese, and I can't eat all of it in one sitting, so you get some pretty hefty portions. So it ends up being pretty good for the price. But definitely one of the nicer places to eat here in the area. So you have to check that out, La Forquetta. So these next places we're going to be talking about Lajama. It is a soda here in Costa Rica. Sodas mean that it's like a Costa Rican cafe. You get typical food. Usually they're more inexpensive side, but the food is fresh and good, and you're going to get some beans and rice for sure. But Lajama is one of my favorite sodas in the area. It's just, when you walk in, it's just, you have to walk in and see it. It's all artsy, and it's kind of hippie looking. It's cool. It's got a cool vibe, and you can get a great breakfast for under $4 so it's a good deal. It's a good deal, and it's definitely worth checking out. Another great place here in Playa Potrero is Las Brisas. It's been there since the 50s. It has withstood all the changes that are happening around it, and I don't think it's changed one bit. It has little places you can rent, very rustic, right on the water, and people tell me that on Wednesdays before COVID, they had a ladies' night that would rival the whole area, including Tamarindo. Maybe they'll bring that back, a little party spot. I think that's Wednesdays. I don't know if they're doing it now, but everything is coming back full swing. So something that I'm keeping my ear out for, because I've never been one to shy away from a party. So that place is fun to check out too. Right on the water. I mean, it really is right on the water, and it is a lot of fun. So definitely check out La Brisas. That's one of our favorite spots. And listen, guys, there are a lot of places that I'm not touching on here, especially when you go right over next door to Playa Flamingo and keep on to Brazalito. Many places. We're all pretty close to each other, but I wanted to highlight the places I just mentioned are the ones that we've went to the most since we've been here. We can walk to most of them. Even La Brisas, that would only be a 20-minute walk from our house. So Playa Potrero is a very walkable city. It's beautiful, and it's worth checking out. So if you're ever in the Tamarindo area and you want to get away from the nightlife and the debauchery that is Tamarindo, which I'm not saying is bad. I've been part of that for sure. But if you want to get away from that, you get some kids in tow, and you want to kind of get away and get some laid-back Pura Vida, then Playa Potrero is a great place to check out. You guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And Pura Vida, baby. You guys have a good day.